What is up, people? So today is Thursday morning. Put on 0.5 of a kilo from all the food yesterday. I only had 300 grams of carbs yesterday and 150 the day before. So this morning I was 89 kilos on the dot. So the time is 7:30. I've been up for about half hour or so, took my check-in pictures, just getting meal one ready. Meal one's going to be 40 grams of protein from egg whites, 50 grams of carbs from oats, so 80 grams of oats is 50 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fats from almond butter. Got my morning Vicks in here, salt, we're dropping salt to 2 twists. I'm going to have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 twists. Water's 3 litres today only. Got a little bit of green tea as well to start the morning. So yeah, that's meal one, and then I'll catch up with you at meal two. Back in the kitchen for meal number 2, and this meal we have turkey steaks. Love turkey steaks. Asparagus once again. Help get that water off. And now I've got 60 grams of carbs with this meal. I'm having that from baby rice, my old favourite, with a little bit of this stuff called Tasty Shakes. My lovely girlfriend got me this. She knows I like apple and cinnamon. This is from Pick a Mix, I believe she said. It's really actually quite tasty. I put it on my oats this morning for the first time. And half a teaspoon, I mean it's got like 1 gram of sugar. I wouldn't use that if I was like every day, but as I'm having a bit of carbs and carbing up, it's not going to hurt me too much. So just a little bit of that in my baby rice, with 1 banana, well 20 grams of carbs from a banana, so I'll probably weigh that out. I think 100 grams of a banana is 20 grams of carbs. So, and I've got 50 grams of baby rice, which comes to 40 grams of carbs. So that'll be 60 grams in total. No fats for this meal, and I'll be taking half a digestive enzyme tablet. I mean, I've been fine, but if it helps 2%, 5%, then it helps. So yeah, that is meal number 2. So me and Tilda are going to pop to Tesco's because I want my favourite, which I've had the whole of this prep until, like, what do you reckon, a good month or so I've cut them, maybe more? Yeah, maybe 6 more, weeks. Yeah. So I've been having honeycomb and white chocolate cookies pre-workout. I'm going to get them, and I'm going to have, hopefully, depending on how I look, as I keep saying, hopefully have 1 or 2 pre-photo shoot. Because I've found that sends me a bit crazy, like veiny wise. Had the muffin yesterday, didn't really do too much, so I think cookies are the way to go. So hopefully we can get a bit of filming at Tesco's. Hello, me and Tilda are back from Tesco's. I was going to do a bit of filming in there, but if I'm honest, I don't feel too confident just yet walking around the camera. Plus some lady was for some reason watching me and Tilda like a hawk. I mean, we do look like thieves. She, I don't know, she had some sort of issue with us, but anyhow, some bits we got. Bagels. Now Warburton's have just brought out a pre-cut sesame seed or whatever it's called. And these are my favourite, just had to get them, they're only £1. Some more baby rice, this is on offer, £1.50. Like I said, like I showed you before, I get the Sainsbury's own, but this is on offer. Same stuff, exactly the same. 100% rice, just ground rice. £1.50. We got the bad boys, honeycomb and white chocolate cookie, the best. Microwave them for 30 seconds and then put them in your pre-workout baby rice. That is good shit. And they're on offer. 2 for £2, so obviously had to get them. And then I've got some, actually come across this. It's flaxseed with bio cultures, or I can't read, but it's high in fibre. So I'm going to add that to a bit of food just to basically help things move in the belly area. Don't make me go to the toilet. And come across these peanut butter and chicken cookie bites. Not for me, for my mum and dad's dog Harley. I thought I'd treat him, so they're for him. All in all, that was 10 quid, so not too bad. Made a saving here and there, so happy with that. Number 3, and this meal is 40 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, and 10 grams of fats. Again, going with the baby rice, so 40 grams of carbs from baby rice, 1 banana, pretty much repeat of meal 2, and then a top up of rice cakes. I've got turkey steaks in there for protein, asparagus cooking. I'm going to take the evaporate with this meal as well. Again, 1 digestive tablet, 2 twists of Himalayan salt on all meals. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I know if you're watching the meals look pretty bland, I'm going to be honest, most bodybuilding food is bland. There's nothing too exciting. That's probably why you'll see a lot of bodybuilders or people that are well into training get all a bit pedantic and emotional over nice foods such as burgers and things like that, because to fuel your body, it is very basic. It's not that fun, but as you can tell as well, I'm doing little amounts of food each meal. I know my body, I could easily sink 150, 200 grams of carbs in one meal and be fairly okay, but it's easy to put food in, but it's a lot harder to take food out unless you know, go into the toilet, and sometimes that don't really happen. So putting a little bits of food in over each meal and just assessing how you look, and if I need more, I'll eat more. It's not a problem. So yeah, I've gone up to 80 grams this meal, and then the meal after this is pre-workout, and that meal I will be having a cookie and my baby rice, but I'll show you that in due course. 4, and this is pre-workout meal, and so this meal is 80 grams of carbs and 30 grams of protein. Once again, the protein's coming from protein powder, 1.5 scoops in there, and once again the baby rice, 50 grams of baby rice, which is 40 grams of carbs, well, it's about 42 if I'll be exact. And then I'm having one of these bad boys, the one and only, my favourite, white chocolate and honeycomb cookies from Tesco's. These are the bollocks, so I'm excited for that. 30 seconds in the microwave, little bit gooey, little bit soft, bosh it in your food, lovely. 2 twists of Himalayan salt, and the evaporate tablets and a digestive enzyme of this meal as well. So yeah, depending on how things go and how I look, meal 5 could possibly be a burger and chips, but I'm gonna see how I look. But like the way things are going, it probably will be a burger and chips to fill me right up, see me through tomorrow, and I'll definitely get that on camera because I'll be enjoying that. Pre-workout meal done. Look at that gooiness, boy. Whoop, whoop. Get that in there. So, meal number 5, post-workout, Angus burger from Burger King, some chips, crispy bars. I'm probably going to sink about 150 to 200 grams of carbs here. Oh yeah. Meal number 6, and this is the last meal of the day. Obviously, meal number 5, I had burger and chips. The chips actually didn't end up being enough, so I got Tilda kindly got me some more chips, which went down well. I filled out. It definitely filled me out. It was definitely needed, but I do feel like I'm sort of ripping through food a bit. So I'm gonna have another 80 grams of carbs before bed. Protein from 2% fat turkey mince with, of course, asparagus. 30 grams of protein there. I normally have 50 grams a meal, but obviously, like I said in previous videos, protein's lower to help digest the carbs more, a bit better. Almond butter, this last meal, my favourite, creamy Sainsbury's stuff, and 2 twists of Himalayan salt. So that is last meal of the day. Go to bed, hopefully dry out a little bit through the night, and the plan tomorrow is actually I'm hoping to wake up quite full and not really have to eat too much tomorrow, if anything. So tomorrow will be more protein and fats, but I can imagine how my body's going. It's going to be a little bit of food possibly. And last meal of the day tomorrow, I'm planning on having steak and some veg and maybe a glass of wine. I don't really think it does that much, considering I'm not over crazy lean, so it might not even do that much, but we'll see how it goes and we'll get it all on camera.